up in this bitch, a bunch of killers and humble trappers. I can go to Hollywood to court in this jungle acting with niggas that'll smoke you, go and murder your brother.
Okay, you guys, we're just gonna give a big round of applause for the performance tonight from both Jermall and and we're gonna open it up to questions right away. So,
you got mics.
Questions?
Good evening. Jermall, is there a rematch clause?
It is a rematch clause with the fighting within 4 months.
Thank you.
One big boy.
Hey Jermall, did you think Tony Harrison even thought he won? He seemed pretty shocked.
Y'all think he won?
No.
I mean, the thing about it is, I'll get in there and I'll do what I gotta do. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, if I don't get this knockout or if I don't get what I'm looking for, you know, the judges, they have their own way of thinking, you know, they're biased, you know. Of course, the show is about the Charlo twins, and, you know, my brother, we both, you know, we see what's going on. We peep social media here and there. I definitely felt like I wanted to fight. I pulled out way more rounds than he did. But like I said, it'll be a rematch, and I promise you, like, I'm gonna train harder. I'm gonna try to train different. I did a great job in training camp. I can't take nothing away from what me and Derek and everybody else game plan. It was amazing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hard on myself right now, but you know. It is what it is, bro. Hey, look, man. I ain't no loser, you know what I mean? I don't fucking take losses easy. I don't even play video games because I don't like it.
Cameron Buford, LA News Observer. Mr. Jermall, you're already talking about the next fight. What can you do differently, or what will you do differently to pull out the victory next time?
So I hit hard, you know what I mean? That's what I use my power. You know, a lot of people use their skills and they use their, I have skills, I have power, I have speed. So just going back in and regrouping and just replaying the fight in my mind, you know, I try my best to, you know, land that right shot and just get the night over with, you know what I mean? The check don't change, so I know how to fight, you know, I've done it before, and I still believe in my power, I still believe in myself, so. I mean, it's gonna just take one more, another chance, you know, me getting out there, me developing, I'm young, I'm 28 years old. So, you know, me getting out there again and developing as a fighter, just growing and learning from that.
Jermall, when, after what happened to your brother in the previous fight, when your fight went to the scorecards and you heard 119, 108.
I know I won. Yeah, no question. I beat him.
What did you think of your brother's fight?
When my brother went to the scorecards, bro, my brother won that fight. There was a couple rounds in the beginning where the dude looked like he was busy, but he wasn't accurate enough to take those rounds. And they were close. So it's not like you know what I mean? We're not being no sore losers right now. We, you know, congrats to him. Enjoy the belt while it lasts.
Right here in front of you, Jermall. Right in front. Were you watching the decision in the back, and did that affect the way you went out there to fight Korobov? Because it seems as though you looked a little bit flustered.
No, I wasn't flustered. Yeah, it affected me. Like, I thought about it every round. You know what I mean? The referee let headbutts go. He let like close clinches. Where I tried to break clean, he let those go. You know, it was some things that went on. You know, like, and I felt like, damn, this. You know, like. I don't know. I didn't want that to happen to me. Like, I learned from my brother's mistakes, and you know, not even that he made a mistake, you know, because I felt like he won that fight, but I just didn't want to leave it up to the judges. That's why you see me close harder.
Jermall, Boxing Sweet Science 2.0. What do you think Tony Harris did good?
Shit, move around the ring. I don't want to say the word ran, but utilize the ring. Shit, he moved around. He didn't want to engage. I haven't seen a lot of fighters just want to really sit there and engage. He counterpunched a little bit well. My face ain't messed up at all. You know what I mean? I blocked majority of the shots. So those judges, I wonder if those judges even boxed ever in their life. You know what I mean? We got to start doing a better job inspecting the judges. And I hate the fact that everybody on social media and everybody everywhere around boxing, because that's damn near where everything relies on. But I mean, I looked at Earl in the fight, and I was like, I know what he means. And you didn't even really say, you know, you didn't even really say much, but I knew is that I felt you. It was win these last few rounds. You know what I mean? Win these last few rounds so you don't have to deal with this shit I'm dealing with right now. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, I answered your question. Next.
How surprised were you by Korobov's performance?
Tough. I mean, it was tough. I knew he was gonna be tough. You know? I didn't come into the fight thinking like, oh, because of the opponent change. And I mean, this was a fight set up for him to do great. Like, if he was to, you know, he made a good performance where he's gonna get another call. You know, you used to seeing Jermall Charlo fight. You used to seeing me knock people out. But I went 12 rounds today. I'm proud of myself too. But you know, I'm definitely proud that, you know, I got it in there and went 12 rounds with a tough veteran. You know, I was surprised that he, you know, took that many punches.
Yeah, you really hurt him in the 12th round. It seemed like he was going to go down. Were you impressed that he was able to stand up?
I mean, he's been taking punches all the whole, you know, fight. It is what it is, man. Dude was tough. Tough Russian. Hats off to him.
Jermall, Chris Carter here from the Fight City, last call right here. I know usually people talk about fighting Tony Harrison. They always say he fades after 6. That's been his motto. Were you surprised that he didn't get tired? Or wasn't that moment, you know, a 7 through 12 round where all of a sudden he's either gassing or he's just letting his hands down? Were you surprised that he was better than what I think a lot of people expected?
I mean, you're a fighter. You know you're fighting 12 rounds. You're supposed to be in shape. You can't congratulate somebody off of being in shape and getting rounds in that they, you know, not fading. I don't expect no boxer that I get in front of them to be looking forward to him fading or not. Next question.
Jermall Charlo, Xavier Porter, Brooklyn Fights .com, Shoot the 5. My question to you is, if you challenge, you know, the decision and you get a no contest, would you want to take the rematch immediately, or would you prefer just to go straight after Jermall?
I mean, I think that's something that we'll look into. You know what I mean? Challenging the contest, because they gotta go back over there and look that shit over. You know, that was horrible. You know what I mean? But I'm literally already moving on to the next. You know what I mean? I am Jermall Charlo. I am one of the Charlo twins. And like tonight, you know what I mean? I gotta let tonight just harvest in my soul a little bit. This is something new to me. You know what I mean? So I'll let a lot of people down tonight just by not getting a decision. And I know it sucks that I say that, but you know, I got my team, I got my twin brother, and it's like, this is something that belongs to us. I feel like you won, bro. Yeah, I mean, everybody in this room feel like you won. Of course. No, you won. He even told me in his main words, it's like, right after the fight, man, bro, crazy, you're a true champion, you really won, he's like, you're a true champion. I'm hearing that, I'm like, appreciate it, thank you, moving on to get my hand raised, and okay, you know. But I guess they want more entertainment, so they set this shit up sometime.
Andy Emilio is News. Jermall, the talking media role was that maybe a little bit of the sourness from your twins' loss kind of leaked into your fight. Was that the energy going in? Did it leave you a little different? Did the style kind of get in there? Was the energy messed up?
Man, I hot right in the ring after my brother lost. Like, it wasn't no time to think about it. It was, you know, emotions was flowing. It is what it is. I say put us back on the same card again. I love it. Thank y'all, TstreeT. Thank you, Al Hammond, Eric, Barclays Center, Brooklyn, everybody that showed up. It was awesome night of boxing. Just choose different judges.
Jermall, Gustavo Neri, talking to Jared Hurd in the hallway, he mentioned how he was torn apart, that you didn't win. He thought you won the fight, and he said respects to you, even though it didn't go your way, that you conducted yourself in a professional manner. What's your reactions towards Jared Hurd showing you the respect?
I don't like no boxers in my weight class, and I'm still don't like the. I'm ready to fight. All they did was just fill this jet up with jet fuel. They just started something that they really don't want to happen. I'm not Mr. Nice Guy, and I'm not gonna ever be Mr. Nice Guy. They just jacked it all up.
Thank you.
Now, can you take a more active role in improving judges for your fights? You obviously get a pool of judges that are afforded to you in the fights, and you can look at that yourself. Will you take a more active role in that now moving forward?
Definitely. Now I gotta look at it because I should have learned that from the Charlo fight, knowing that they tried to give me a majority decision on that fight, knowing that I won that fight, dropped him twice in that fight, hurt this kid a lot tonight, and they still let this be what it is, you know.
Anybody have a last question?
Jermall, you're probably going to be upset, but social media is saying you lost the fight. What can you do to fix this? Yeah?
I lost the fight too? Social media?
No, I'm saying. I'm asking the question though.
Yeah. What's your social media?
TstreeT Controversy, 5u360.com.
Never seen it before. Like, come on, think about it, man.
I'm keeping it real, brother.
You're not. You listening to your followers and your fan base. Come on, man. Watch out with that. Next question. Some more questions out there. Not finna end our place like that.
Question for Derek James. Do you think this can make Jermall a better fighter, even though, you know, obviously everyone thinks he won the fight?
I think that every fight is a learning lesson, but I think that, you know, he looked really good. We'll work on some things that not much to work on. I mean, you know, he looked really good. And, you know, he's always growing and getting better, even in this camp, from what he desires, what he work harder, throw more rounds, and be busy in the gym and throw more punches. So, I think this is, like you said, jet fuel, more fuel to the fire. I mean, there's no way that you get the opportunity to fight the guy again where you arrived before the first time. You just control your emotions, and you go in there and you go get him. You know, keep the pressure on him, and you know, pressure bust pipes. And you know, like somebody said, that he didn't get tired. He got tired. That's why he fought to survive. I mean, you throw 1 or 2 punches every now and then. It's not a victory. I mean, you know. So he was tired, and he fought to survive. But you know, I applaud him for the victory, like Jermall said. It's, you know, it is what it is, and just gonna keep moving, just pushing on. And I think that, you know, we take some time off and get back on it to where we, you know, keep the push on it, keep it back against the wall.
Yeah. I'm trying to fight on Earl on the court.
I'll just ask it. Hey, Jermall, did you think the 119 scorecard, do you think the fight was a lot closer than that, or do you feel that you were dominant as what that scorecard reflected?
You saw the judges out there tonight? All right, so, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I won the fight. I knew I won the fight. I knew I did enough to win the fight. I dominated him. Tough guy, man. 28-1, 14 knockouts. At the last minute, somebody that we didn't get prepared for. Like, no excuses. You know, hats off to their camp. Matt Korobov was in there to fight. Like, it's nothing, you know, he didn't do anything wrong. Like, we got in there and we fought. We fought like men. And hats off to him, you know, I hope he's healthy. He took a lot of shots tonight. He threw a lot of shots. It's a good fight. I learned a lot from the fight.
And in the 12th round, why do you feel you weren't able to put him out?
He was a survivor. He was a survivor, dude. Like, he was strong. He was ready to fight. Like, he was on the undercard of this fight no matter what. If I was fighting Woody Monroe, I felt like I would have took him out. Woody would have stood there for that. Like, you know, it's what it is, man. Like, a chapter in my book.
Jermall, we know what Jermall's going to do moving forward. What are you going to do in the future?
You don't know what I'm going to do. You're going to definitely fight this man.
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do, Jermall?
Man, moving forward, I'm on the gas. I've learned a lot from my brother. Like that, it changed me. You know what I mean? We the Charlo'S, we together. Like, you know, I don't feel good about that.
We want Triple G.
Yeah, man. We want Triple G. We want Canelo. We want everybody that's in my division and feel like they're the best. I'm still the best. That dude was tough. He could have been there with anybody. He had a similar style to Triple G besides southpaw.
You know what I mean? Typical age, it was like a setup fight for a Golovkin fight. But, you know, Canelo beat Golovkin. Give me Canelo.
But do you think that's realistic,
It's
considering
realistic, man.
he's on the other
It don't
side?
matter. It's realistic. The belts will make it happen. I'm the mandatory. I'm still the mandatory. I've been the mandatory. Come on, man. Do the mandatory even matter anymore? Do it.
Yeah.
Do the mandatory matter.
But he's on the other side with
What
Golden
other
Boy.
side? He's in America. He's in the world, bro. You feel me? He's in the world of boxing, man. Like, you know, other side, bro. They trying to confuse y'all. Don't be confused with the network.
I think the whole the zone and Golden Boy thing, I think that matters. I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
De La Hoya is still mentioning me. He know I'm right there. I'm unavoidable. I still won tonight. I'm still here. I'm still champion. And still. My brother and still. The Charlo'S and still. We're gonna appeal that. I don't like that. Trust me, y'all. Man, we gonna grind even harder. Now that we know we got real haters out there, like real. They only motivated us, man. Jet fuel. Lines only forever.
Thank you.
Is that it? All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out.
If you a certain